Police rules out abduction in disappearance of Irish teen. Government will discuss objections against cut in schools. Hello and good afternoon. I'm Muhammad Amin and welcome to News on 2. Now, police has dismissed claims by foreign media that Irish teenager Nora Ann Coirin, who went missing from the Dusun Rainforest Resort in Seremban, Negeri Sembilan on Sunday, has been kidnapped. Now, State Police Chief Dato Muhammad Mad Yusof said no elements of any criminal activity have been detected to date. Now, Dato Muhammad said the case is still classified as a missing person case and added that the search and rescue operation at the resort is still ongoing. He also urged the public not to exaggerate in spreading information about the case. It is understood that Coirin, who has a learning disability, arrived in Negeri Sembilan with her family on 3rd August for a 2-week holiday. The teenager, however, was found missing on Sunday morning by family members, prompting the resort management and authorities, including a platoon from the General Operations Force based in Cheras, to launch an immediate search operation to find her. Now, the Women, Family and Community Development Ministry has launched its creative video contest themed Hentikan, Stop It, and also its survey on sexual harassment as part of its advocacy and public input collection initiatives. Its Minister, Dato Sri Dr. Wan Aziza Wan Ismail, said the two initiatives aims to get the people from all walks of life to play a more active role by giving their input in the formulation of policies and the implementation of government programs in addressing sexual harassment issues. Dato Sri Dr. Wan Aziza said efforts to stop any form of violence against women or men, including sexual harassment, needed support and cooperation from all quarters, especially in enhancing public awareness on any form of gender-based violence.
Kita rasa bahawa ada stigma dan juga mangsa-mangsa itu merasakan mereka tidak diberikan pembelaan yang semacam yang secukupnya. Sebab itu kita buat macam ni. Jadi kadang-kadang janganlah disalahkan mangsa itu. Ya. Jadi ini kita dapati stigma yang berlaku. Sebab jadi siapa yang menjadi mangsa itu merasakan not worth it lah to go all the problems ni, then to go through the trouble, lepas tu in the end ni tidak mendapat pembelaan.
Speaking to the media after launching the video contest and the survey yesterday, Dato Sri Dr. Wan Aziza said between January and June this year, 711 cases related to sexual crimes were reported under Section 354, Section 377D, Section 377E, and Section 509 of the Penal Code. However, she said she believed there were many more cases that were left unreported. Dato Sri Dr. Wan Aziza said the ministry hopes the contest will inspire the people, especially the young ones, to challenge themselves and help improve public awareness on sexual harassment effectively. More information on the creative video contest is available at the KPWKM's and Women Development Department's websites. On the other hand, the public are welcome to participate in the online survey on sexual harassment by answering the questionnaire at the KPWKM and JPW social networking sites. Well, on another note, Dato Sri Dr. Wan Aziza, who is also the Deputy Prime Minister, reiterated that Khat, a form of Malay-Arabic calligraphy writing, is an art form and does not involve any religious element. Well, she said she is aware of the Chinese community's concern when the government decided to introduce Khat in the Bahasa Melayu subject in Year 4 next year. Now, speaking to reporters on the issue of objection to this calligraphy writing, the Deputy Premier said the matter will be discussed further. Now, last Saturday, Prime Minister Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad said the introduction of Khat in the Year 4 Bahasa Melayu subject can go ahead, and that the objection is only from a small segment of society. Dato Sri Dr. Wan Aziza said she took note of the Prime Minister's statement but will meet him for an in-depth discussion on the matter. Well, the Kuala Lumpur High Court was yesterday informed that fugitive businessman Joe Low engineered the reversal of 32 million ringgit that was transferred to former Prime Minister Dato Sri Najib Abdul Razak's bank account. Now, based on the cross-examination of former AmBank relationship manager Joanna Yu, it was established that Joe Low had instructed the banker to do so before 31st December 2014. Now, the first transfer involved remitting 27 million ringgit to Permai Binaraya Sendirian Berhad's bank account from Dato Sri Najib's AmBank account ending with the number 880. The second transfer involved remitting 5 million ringgit to Putra Perdana Construction Sendirian Berhad from the ex-Premier's AmBank account ending with the number 906. The main liaison between Permai Binaraya and Yu was Jerome Lee, while the main liaison for Putra Perdana Construction was Terence Gay. It has been established during the course of the trial that both Lee and Gay were affiliates of Joe Low. Now, both companies are owned by Putra Perdana Berhad. Now, Yu agreed with Defence Counsel Harvinderjit Singh that the purpose of reversing the transaction was so that Putra Perdana Berhad's audited financial statement for the year 2014 would show that cash advances from the company had been zeroized. Now, earlier, Judge Muhammad Nazlan Muhammad Ghazali set 13th August to hear Attorney General Tommy Thomas's application to have Dato Sri Najib apologize for his Facebook post. Well, Dato Sri Najib, 66, is facing 3 counts of criminal breach of trust, 1 count of abusing his position, and 3 counts of money laundering involving SRC International funds amounting to 42 million ringgit. The trial before Justice Muhammad Nazlan continues today. Now, the Malaysian Islamic Consumer Association, PPIM, has urged the relevant agencies, including the Royal Malaysia Police or PDRM, to take the necessary action against a car financing company for causing 2 of its customers to suffer losses. While speaking in a press conference, PPIM chief activist Dr. Nazim Johan said the financing company has caused a great deal of difficulties for the 2 complainants after its carelessness in handling the sale of their vehicles.
According to one of the complainants, he received a bounce check after selling his car to a buyer who was approved by the company. Another complainant claimed her name was listed in the Central Credit Reference Information System, or CCRIS, after engaging in a sale transaction of a car with the same company.
Kita harap agensi yang berkaitan dapat menyelesaikan masalah-masalah yang diadukan secara menyeluruhlah. Ini tribunal kata yang ni, ini kata macam ni, ini kata macam ni. Jadi kita pengguna akhirnya bukan jadi pengguna, ni pengguna.
The complainants also pointed out that they have sufficient evidence of negligence on the part of the financing company as it has failed to deliver its part of the agreement.
The Negeri Sembilan Department of Environment, DOE, has detected an aluminium processing plant of releasing sewage to the surrounding industrial area in Nilai. And State Health Environment Cooperative and Consumer Exco S. Veerapan says samples of the waste from inside and outside the premise have been collected for comparison.
Following the discovery, the department has taken immediate action by halting the factory's operation under Section 38, Subsection 1, Subsection A of the Environmental Quality Act 1974. A notice of order under Section 31, Subsection 1, Subsection D and 31, Subsection 1, Subsection G of the Environmental Quality Act 1974 was also released for the owners of the factory to submit its clean-up plan before 30th September.
Dan pada awalnya kawasan ini memang terletak dekat sebelah kilang, sukar untuk dilihat. So kita gunakan drone untuk melihat kawasan ini dan kita dapati ada slush yang dilepaskan ke tanah sebelah. Lepas itu pihak JAS telah mengambil tindakan untuk menahan operasi peralatan di kilang ini, khususnya bagi water treatment plant.
He said this during a visit together with the Department of Environment in Nilai. Through surveillance conducted, the factory has been pumping waste and stored it in tanks and drums for the past 3 weeks. The department is currently in the process of taking legal action against the premises under Section 24, subsection 1, 25, subsection 1, and Section 34B, subsection 1, subsection A of the Environmental Quality Act 1974.
Well, Perak police detained a total of 1,027 people during the 8 days police operations known as Ops Icebreaker, conducted from 29th July until yesterday. And Perak Deputy Police Chief Dato Lim Hong Xuan said of all arrested, 9 people were identified as drug lords.
Jumlah tangkapan keseluruhan sepanjang 8 hari operasi ini dijalankan adalah seramai 1,027 orang. 1027, iaitu merupakan tangkapan tertinggi berbanding dengan kontijen-kontijen yang lain. Nilai keseluruhan rampasan dadah bagi operasi adalah sebanyak RM88,995.50
Dato Lim said this in a press conference at the Perak Police Contingent Headquarters in Ipoh. Ops Icebreaker is a nationwide operation launched by the Bukit Aman Narcotic Crime Investigation Department to curb unabated drug trafficking and drug addiction.
Negeri Sembilan Health Department yesterday dismissed claims of an influenza B outbreak in the state. Its director, Dr. Zainuddin Muhammad Ali, said the so-called influenza B cases at Tuanku Ampuan Najih Hospital in Kuala Pilah were merely fever and flu. Well, elaborating further, Dr. Zainuddin said the public should not be alarmed, adding that the fake message must stop. And he said this in a statement released in regard to the message that went viral on social media sites advising the public to wear masks, to cover their nose and mouth, and not to visit the hospital for the time being. The information-packed Raja Kita exhibition, which provides details on the history and role of the institution of the Yang di Batuan Agong, is of great significance to His Majesty Al Sultan Abdullah Riayatuddin Al Mustafa Billah Shah, as it was first held when his late father, Paduka Ayahanda Sultan Ahmad Shah Al Mustain Billah, ascended the throne as the 7th Yang di Batuan Agong. Tourism, Arts and Culture Minister Dato Muhammadin Katapi said the late Raja Permaisuri Agong, Tengku Haja Afzal Tengku Muhammad, who was the mother of Sultan Abdullah, officiated the exhibition 39 years ago.
Institusi diraja negara ini, di mana ia bergilir-gilir memberi peluang kepada semua raja-raja sultan-sultan untuk menjadi yang di Pertuan Agong. Ini satu keunikan dan juga pelancong-pelancong yang tahu dan mendengar perkara ini, tentu sekali mereka berminat.
Speaking at the opening ceremony of the exhibition by Sultan Abdullah at the Royal Museum, which is the old palace in Jalan Istana, Dato Muhammadin yesterday said it was His Majesty's turn to officiate the Raja Kita exhibition. Also present was the Raja Permaisuri Agong, Tunku Haja Aziza Amina Maimuna Skandaria. Previously, the Raja Kita exhibition was held at the National Museum. This is the 3rd exhibition to be held at the Royal Museum. The first was held in 2011 in conjunction with the installation of the 14th Yang di Batuan Agong, Tuanku Abdul Halim Muazzam Shah. Dato Muhammadin said over 150 artifacts and collections from the Istana Negara, Office of the Keeper of the Ruler's Seal, Istana Pahang, Pahang Museum Corporation, National Archives and Department of Museums Malaysia are on display from yesterday until 5th November. Various educational activities such as Bicara at Museum, talk programs and workshops on the Royal Institution will also be organized throughout the 3-month exhibition.
The Finance Ministry is ready to review the allocation it provides to the Defence Ministry to purchase new defence assets. And Deputy Finance Minister Dato Amiruddin Hamzah said the matter was crucial as the government could not risk the lives of security personnel who had to use old equipment and aircrafts.
Dato Amiruddin said a detailed planning should be made before purchasing any new defence assets, which includes cost of maintenance and the brand of the spare parts purchased.
Kalau kita bersetuju dah untuk membuat pembelian suatu peralatan, ya, kemudiannya bila ada timbul keadaan yang mendesak yang lain, mungkin kita perlu membuat kita nak kena prioritize, memberi keutamaan yang mana dulu. So kalau yang ni pun nak juga, mungkin kita nak kena sacrifice yang telah dipersetujukan sebelum ni.
The minister said this after launching Teh Jelajah Sentuhan Kasih Aznaf in Alustar, Kedah.
Well, a total of 11,300 taxis, rental cars and e-hailing drivers have registered to contribute to the Self-Employment Social Security Scheme during the first 5 days of the launch of UPS Pato by the Social Security Organization, SOCSEL. Its Chief Executive Officer, Dato Sri Dr. Muhammad Azman Aziz Muhammad, said although the number of registration is small, it is seen as an encouraging response compared to the total number of drivers registered with the Land Public Transport Agency, APA.
It is not just full-time e-hailing driver. Part-time e-hailing driver juga perlu hadir mendaftar dan mencarum. Jadi sekali lagi, saya menyarankan kepada mereka untuk mendaftar dan mencarum dengan segera. Jika mereka gagal, jika pekeso mengeluarkan kompaun dan seterusnya, membawa mereka ke muka pengadilan, jangan mereka menyalahkan mana-mana pihak.
To date, 47,050 out of 316,000 APAD registered e-hailing drivers have registered with SOCSO. Dato Sri Dr. Muhammad Azman Aziz also noted that there remains 13% out of 15,000 employers who remain defined to contribute for their employees with SOCSO during the first half of the year. He added that various operations have been conducted to remind these employers to ensure that the contribution is made.
Well, larger tents in Arafah and Mina are among the improvements that should be negotiated with the Saudi government to ensure the comfort of Malaysian Hajj pilgrims. Deputy Minister in the Prime Minister's Department, Fuzia Saleh, says the comfortable space was important as pilgrims would spend 4 days for the Masyair phase in the area.
Sebab kalau at the moment dia kalau satu berapa kemah tu 12 kali 12 ya. 12 kali 12 kita ada 20 orang yang jemaah yang dah assign, dia designated. Dia maksudnya dia ada kemah dia ada space dia dan dia ketahui dia kena duduk kat situ. 12 kali 12 tu kalau 20 orang. Kalau lagi ramai macam tahun lepas 22 orang. Jadi 22 orang dalam space yang macam tu. Jadi kemudian kalau Mina ni dia kena ada dekat situ, dia tak boleh keluar pada sempadan. Arafah pun macam tu juga. Jadi ini challenges lah.
She said this at a media conference after visiting pilgrims and observing the pilgrimage operations at the Cabang Haji Makkah headquarters at Abraj Janadriyah, Makkah. A total of 151 tents with an overall construction area of 34,520 square meters were built for Malaysian pilgrims, while in Mina, a total of 403 tents with an overall construction area of 25,314 square meters. This year, 30,200 Malaysian pilgrims will perform the 5th Islamic pillar. Commenting on this year's pilgrimage operations, Fuzia noted that Tabung Haji should be commended for making this year's pilgrimage smooth-flowing, and initiatives such as Makkah route is expected to continue in the future.
And with that, we conclude this afternoon's edition of News on 2. In our top story, police rules out abduction and disappearance of Irish teen. News on 2 is on the lookout for editors and presenters for our bulletins. So if you are interested to join our English news team, please email your application and CV to newson2@gmail.com. Till then, I'm Muhammad Amin Carlos signing off for News on 2. Thanks for watching.